Now we will talk about various factors which affect rate of reaction. First, nature of reactant. Suppose if I consider the physical state as one criteria, solid, liquid, gas. The rate of reaction obviously in gases will be more because of more movement. For solids, the rate will be little less because they'll take more time to dissolve or more time to diffuse or whatever type of reactions we are considering. Now, type of bonds is another criteria which can decide what will be the rate of reaction. Like if the bonds are ionic or covalent. The ionic bonds we know will break little faster because when ionic compound is dissolved in water, it will immediately dissociate into ions. Covalent bonds are formed by overlapping of the atomic orbitals. They will take time to break. So the rate of reaction for ionic compounds will be faster than that of covalent compounds. So this is the first factor. What is the reactant we are taking will decide the rate of reaction. The second we can consider as this concentration of the reactant. The rate of the reaction is always directly proportional to the concentration of the reactant, because in the later part of the chapter also you will be studying more the reactants means more will be the collisions. More collisions between them means they will be able to form the products easily. Like there is a graph we will talk about between potential energy and reaction coordinate. This side you have reactants, this side we have products. So when the reactants form product, the reactant molecules collide with each other. When they collide, their energy level increases. When it increases, this is the barrier, means this much energy the reactant should possess, then only they will be able to form products. So by collision, the minimum energy required to form the product will be acquired by these reactant molecules and they can form the product. So if concentration is less, collisions will be less. Lesser collision means the product formation also will be less. Of course, in detail we will be talking about this separately in collision theory, the later part of this chemical kinetics. Next, temperature. Even temperature we will talk about in detail in the later half. As of now, we are just understanding that rate of reaction is increasing by increasing in temperature. That is, it is said for every 10-degree rise in temperature, the rate of the reaction doubles. It is said for every 10-degree rise in temperature, the rate of the reaction doubles. For example, if you see, we are dissolving say sugar in water, in cold water, or the sugar in hot water. More quantity of the sugar we can dissolve in the hot water. So this will increase with the temperature. Of course, later half we will be talking about Arrhenius equation and all. As of now, this much. Presence of catalyst. Now, catalyst can be, I am basically talking about positive catalyst. So, if it is a positive catalyst means the presence of the catalyst increases the rate of the reaction. So, if, now just see this graph, reactant and product, this was from here if I am considering this is threshold energy. So, but reactant was already having some amount of energy, some more it requires to form product. So how much more it requires to form product is called as activation energy. So if this much is the activation energy, if I am writing, say this is EA. If this is the activation energy required in the absence of the catalyst, if I use catalyst, this curve comes down. Curve comes down means now how much is the activation energy? EA dash. So we find that EA dash, EA is greater than EA dash. That is, the activation energy required to form the product becomes less in the presence of positive catalyst. So the products will be formed faster. The next factor is surface area of the reactant. If I take a lump of sugar or powdered sugar, which one will dissolve faster? Powdered sugar. So obviously, if surface surface area for that powdered sugar was more, that is why the rate of reaction is more. If I keep a big lump of charcoal for adsorption, or if I keep powdered charcoal, which will have more rate of adsorption, where it is powder. So this, so more the surface area, more the rate of reaction. Got it? Next, presence of radiation. This is essential only for photochemical reactions. Now, what are photochemical reactions? Those reactions which take place in the presence of sunlight. Very common example, photosynthesis. You can have even this example, H2 plus Cl2 forming HCl. This occurs only in the presence of sunlight. If you carry out this reaction in dark, it can never occur. Okay, so these are the main factors which affect the rate of reaction.